Friday, and got it up. Alright. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. This is your host Hollow Knight. I am here for episode... Wait, do I have? Whoops. I did not mean to do that. I had my actual volume on my phone up. Whoops. That explains why I was hearing an echo and I didn't even realize that's why. But anyways, hello everyone, welcome to the stream. This is your host Hollow Knight. I'm here for episode 73 of Dead by Daylight. We're gonna play V today, because the great wheel of fate has chosen. V. So we'll just get right into it. V.
Oh my god. Danger turtle.
Did you just say danger turtle?
Yes, rampaging. Angry. Very angry turtle. Yes, very angry turtle.
Angry turtle. Let's I don't know why that's making me giggle so much. Probably because I'm tired of shit right now.
Probably. That would be my guess.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it was funny, but I want to make it very clear. I do laugh right now. Oh, you make me laugh quite a bit.
Die?
Hi, Crimson Slasher. I'm guessing you are the killer. I'll have fun. I'm gonna suck ass, but I'm gonna have fun. I play both killer and survivor side, but I prefer killer side. I should probably not stand here. Maybe if I would remember how to fucking run, it would be helpful.
Running is cool.
Oh, I see him. Oh, that's not him. Never mind. That's another V. Why are you staring at me like that? Stop fucking creeping on. El Freddy Krueger. Es Freddy Krueger. I've never seen a Freddy in fucking forever. I'm Freddy. You're a... No! It's Freddy Fazbear! God, people would fucking... I'm stuck on a fucking rock. I don't think people would like me for that comment in the slightest.
Probably not.
Granted, I'm gonna be honest, half of the old slashers up here, while I do like Freddy and Jason and stuff like that, let's be honest, a lot of them are super irrelevant to in today's horror media. No, don't go that way. Don't go that way. Don't.
Go that way. Go that way twice.
And it's not even the fact that they're bad movies, because even to today's standards, I prefer a lot of old horror movies over current ones. There's rare exceptions, don't get me wrong, but like, there's just sometimes where an older horror movie is better than. Holy fuck! That scared the shit out of me.
Better than a holy fuck.
It shouldn't have gone that way. I had a feeling he was over there, and I just went that way anyways. But honestly, like, I think the biggest problem a lot of old horror movies have, and a lot of, like, especially a lot of the old slashers, not a lot of them are relevant in today's standards because of how much they've been passed around from creator to creator that never had never kept a cohesive vision between any of them. So a lot of the franchise just kind of became so unbelievably stale because they just kept trying to do random ass shit. I mean, Freddy went from the original movies to like a reboot that like no one really liked, to then just being a completely dead franchise because because there's been a fucking reboot that's been stuck in limbo for years. The hell are you doing? Why did you walk up to me like that and then walk the other direction?
Did you shower?
What?
Did you shower? I mean, if you didn't shower, I would do the same thing.
Well, I'm gonna die now, thanks to these assholes who appear to have just mostly left me on the hook. There's that one that I see trying to crouch towards me. Other than that, the other one walked towards me, was about to take me off the hook, and then just walked away and went the other way. Mid-run, by the way. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Thank you, Sable. That's a nice ass.
What?
You didn't hear anything. I didn't say that.
No. What was that?
Nothing. I totally didn't pan to her ass and just say, nice ass.
I don't believe you.
I mean, to be fair, I've heard worse.
Worse?
I've heard worse. I've heard worse come from you.
What?
And Evie, and when it comes to both of you to combined, it's borderline and not stream appropriate.
That is untrue.
That is 100% true, and you know it.
Lies and slander. I don't accept this. No.
All I see is them running around in circles. This is the most Scooby-Doo ass shit I've ever seen. I can't wait for people to fucking buy the Scooby-Doo skins that are coming soon, and constantly recreating the fucking going back and forth between the doorways.
Yeah, that's totally gonna be a thing.
People already make fucking people already make fucking videos like that with Dead by Daylight. And now that Scooby-Doo is getting fucking skin. They're only doing cosmetic collaborations, which, I mean, I don't really know what people were expecting. I'm gonna be honest. I saw so many people disappointed in that, and I'm like, I don't know what you were expecting. Scooby-Doo is, yes, Scooby-Doo is very much horror. Like, it's very much like younger. A younger horror, like horror adjacent stuff for kids. It's a lot like Goosebumps was. It's a. What the f? I forgot that he could do that. I forgot. I haven't played against a Freddy in so long. I forgot he could do that.
Plus,
What were you gonna say?
said surprise.
Oh. I thought you said plus, like you were gonna add something to the what we were saying.
Nothing relevant.
Oh, he just stands there like this. He's good. He's a good guy. Or girl. I don't know if it's a guy or girl. It's probably not assumed. Well, I think I did just get instant kill stroke. I assumed gender, I'm sorry.
Crazy.
I'm making a joke, but at the same time, like, it is. I don't really care what people identify as long as they're not shoving it down my throat. People can do whatever the fuck they want with their life if it makes, as long as it makes them happy. Who gives a shit what people?
Wait, yeah?
Wait, what? That person died? A person died? That's not, no, I want. I forget what button it is. There we go. I always forget what button it is to drop your item. I must give offering to the friendly Freddy. I must. Yeah, honestly. Honestly, the friendly killers are not as common as they used to be anymore, sadly, but as you have seen on my play, I've gotten a few of them, so they're not completely gone.
They don't exist. They're a figment of my imagination.
And there's some killers I just don't trust right off the bat, because, like, Ghostface is a good example of a character that I used to find so many nice Ghostface killers. And then it just flip-flopped, and all of a sudden I was just getting nothing but toxic ones all the time. And I'm like, now I don't trust you guys. Because now I feel like it's a 50-50 shot of whether or not it's like a 50% shot. If I go against a Ghostface, they're gonna either tunnel the crap out of me and be an absolute dick, or they're gonna fucking let me go and just goof around with me. Also, yes, Crimson, I 100% agree with that, and I appreciate the being nice. I especially after I got left on the hook. I don't know if you were. I know you said you weren't stream sniping, so you probably weren't watching. But if you, I could. I should honestly go clip it later. But literally, one of the other V that was in that match, literally walked up to me on hook, stood there, stared at me, and then walked the other direction and went back to one of the other people. Instead of getting me off a hook, they decided to go to the other person you had hooked on the other side of the thing, instead of unhooking me. They literally just walked up to me, stared at me, dead-ass stared at me while I was on the hook, and then just stopped in her tracks and left. And I'm like, well, what did I do to offend you that made you just decide that I wasn't worth taking off the hook anymore? Like I said, I can clip it. I don't really expect you to stick around, or like if you want to follow, I prefer to have a very friendly, just kind of casual. My everything with this channel is just casual, friendly streaming. I mean, sometimes I'll get a little ragey at games every so often, but I try my best to avoid that as much as possible. What? What was that?
Said I bite.
Well, you bite all the time, but like, we ain't going into that, because that's not PG, woman. The way you bite ain't PG. And I don't really like. I know some people don't like the raging, especially the one that is on a call with me right now. So I have tried to tone it. I try to tone it down as much as possible. And on top of that, I just don't like getting that angry over a game. It's like, oh, hello. Okay.
My wife loves your V.
Oh, my ice, the Ice 9 Kills t-shirt V. Technically, it's a mix. It's got the Ice 9 Kills shirt, and then it's the geckos, cats and geckos. The cats and geckos is the rest of it. Yeah. To be fair, I started maining V because V looks like my partner. V very much looks like my partner. And on top of that, she really likes the band, so that's why I got the cosmetic shirt. No, we're not doing that. But yeah, no, you're always welcome to stop by anytime. I know you're probably also playing more games, most likely, but I appreciate the follow. I saw that you said you already followed. I try to be as chill as possible, even if I get a little ragey. A lot of the times I will. I'm not paying any attention. I really should stop not paying attention. That's what I should do. No, I should just get good. Is what I should do. Should get good.
You said it, not me.
I'm not. I don't think I'm terrible at DBD, but I'm better at being the killer than I am the survivor. 100%. I prefer the killer side. What I do, but because I streamed at Dead Daylight, I prefer to do both sides because it's just better for content to just do both. But what the fuck? You scared the fuck out of me. I got you. I got you. Whatever.
Why is the killer just staring at you?
I assume I got another friendly killer. I saw. No, that's not. I love how the kick. What the hell was that skill check? That went by so fast. What the hell was that? That was insanely fast. I've never seen a skill check do that. I mean, actually, that's a lie. I've seen a skill check do that a few times, but...
I don't understand this concept.
You don't understand what concept?
Friendly killers.
That's because you said you done forgot them when you used to play, but to be fair, friendly killers are in the game. It's just that the fact that they become so less common because people just become so toxic with this game half the time. Crimson is 100% right when they say that this game is becoming extremely toxic these days. And it's not just killer-sided. As much as people say this game is killer or survivor-sided, like complain constantly, this game has toxic players on both sides, and it's always such a war between the community, whether or not it's killer-sided or survivor-sided, and just like, no. There is toxicity on both sides. I have been in plenty of killer matches where I've had fucking survivor teams just go around me and flash the shit out of me non-stop so I could not play the game. And literally just walk around me the entire match, while one person went and did gens the entire time. I've had matches like that just pissed me the hell off, and then I quit playing that day because I just ended up in matches like that way too often, where it's just, let's bully the fuck out of the killer because maybe he might not be playing a killer he's good at, or let's just be toxic as shit no matter what, because that's also the case, is that they just decided that they woke up and decided they wanted to be toxic that day, so screw me, I guess.
That's unfortunate.
Can't even do that. But then at the same time, I've had plenty of killers that tunnel the shit out of you, be toxic as hell as well. So like, it's both.
I mean, people just do people. And they're not usually nice about it.
You can hug me if you want. I don't fucking care. Want me to kill them, or do you want me to... How do you want... Yeah. Where's the third? Where's the third goober? Where's the third goober, or fourth goober? Get over here, fourth goober.
I'm the first.
You're the first goober?
Yeah.
Slug race. It's technically red light, green light, but not. Eh. This is mean. Yeah. Eh. 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 We going? Where are you going? Where are you guys going? The exit's this way.
Oops. Oh, yeah.
What the fuck did you just say, man? I know V is technically not Japanese, but I mean, so I don't understand a goddamn word this woman is saying when she's not speaking English, but.
Man, sometimes I feel like I don't speak English, but that's a whole different problem. Usually I'm tired.
I mean, to be fair, I feel like we've all been there where we're just so fucking either out of it or tired that just English doesn't work. English took a day off.
Language took day off.
I love having so many fucking tarts now. That was probably super random to you, but Dead by Daylight's anniversary, well, to be fair, every anniversary there's an item that they give you when that you could get as you play the anniversary that allows you to. So they're technically offerings. But during the events they give you special offerings that increase the amount of blood points you can get for matches, which the blood points are used to then level up survivors and killers levels. Like for example, my Pyramid Head is almost Prestige level 20 right now. My V is Prestige 10. My Sable is Prestige 10. My Cheryl is Prestige 10, and then my Leon is Prestige 10. The only character I have higher than 10 right now is Pyramid Head, but that's because I'm kind of pooling all my points into one killer until I get to the max Prestige level, which is 100. And then I'll probably move on to the next character, and then the next, and so on and so forth. Um, but this year's anniversary thing are toothy tarts. Last year's, the last few years, it's been screen pies. But I have, at least with B, I only have like 16 left to go through. But like, I've played Dead by Daylight for quite some time. I still have like 200, despite the fact that they don't give them to you anymore because this year's anniversary was a brand new theme, so they added the Toothy Tarts this time because the screen pies were for the Twisted Masquerade theme that they did for a few years, for like 4 years. So I had a lot of. I still have a lot of screen pies on some of these characters. Almost all of my mains have at least some of my newer mains, like V, that have only been around for a while, probably only have like, I don't know, probably like 50 of them or so. But the ones I used to play a lot, or I still do play a lot, but a lot of the ones that I played a lot back before V came out or whatever, like Leon and Cheryl and Sable, they all have at least 100 of the screen pies still that I have yet to go through. Pyramid has almost 200 of them. My Springtrap has almost 150 of them. And now I've played the game a few times with V, Cheryl. I surprisingly didn't play Sable at all this last anniversary, but I played Springtrap, Sable, V, and my Pyramid Head. Boy, please do not kill me. Thank you. Thank you for walking past me. I was, my controller died. Yeah, so I have a lot of mains that have just an abundance of the fucking anniversary items, and I need to get through them. I really need to go through all of them and just fucking play matches till they're gone. You are still here, right?
Huh?
You are here, right?
Here, wait.
I mentioned call, but you already answered. I just continued to fuck with you for a second because you answered and then I still said, "Are you here?"
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh.
Thank you, Crimson. I shall see you. I appreciate the lurk. I don't know how long I'll be on, but I was streaming No Man's Sky for a few hours before this, so probably not too much longer. I do need to set aside some time to do longer streams, but when it comes to regular episodes, I tend to do about 2 hours for each episode, so doing No Man's Sky for about 2 hours, doing this for about 2 hours, that's a good 3-4 hour stream roughly.
It's hard getting old, I know.
Just fucking... Holy fudge nugget, that actually scared me. Okay, I shouldn't say scared me, more like startled me. There aren't that many games that just straight up actually scared me. I could probably count on my hands how many games have actually scared me. It's not common. I just got so fucking. I've played and watched horror movies so long that I just get desensitized to some of them. But I don't know what your I don't know what this comment about getting old is, but
No one said anything like that.
You said that.
No, I did not.
You did too, and don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare lie. You 100% said.
I would never say anything.
It has nothing to do with getting older. It's just the fact that I don't have time to do longer streams.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's not at all what you said, woman.
I mean, it could be.
You're a dork.
Let's rock.
You're our dork, but you're a dork. Oh my lord! Michael, stop doing that! I don't... We don't need you just appearing out of absolutely nowhere. It's not okay.
I mean, most people don't.
I know, it's fun to play as Michael, to play against Michael, to be fair. Especially now that he's not as common anymore because they lost the license to him. So, unless people owned him previously, they don't get to play as him. So, he's not as common to find it in the game anymore.
That's fine. I'm sure that made some people unhappy.
Yeah, that just sadly happens when, I mean, because that's what I mean, that's how collabs work. You don't technically own the character, you just get their license to use them in your property. It's just kind of how license work. And then if the license holder says, hey, I would rather you not use our character anymore, that's just kind of how it has to go. And it can happen for many reasons, whether it be a game, whether or not that license holder decides to go a different route with their thing, such as what is happening with Michael most likely, because I guarantee the reason why he's not getting his license renewed is because of the fact that they're doing a Halloween game. They're doing a new Halloween game, so they probably don't want to renew the license because they would rather focus their time on doing their own game. Because to be fair, the same thing happened with Jason. The reason why Jason wasn't in Dead by Daylight for the longest time is because he had his own game. And that was doing pretty well for a while until the lawsuit happened between the create. Go, 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 go. No, no, Michael, we can talk about this. Michael. Oh, I'm dead. But yeah, to be fair, Friday the 13th kind of game for a while, but then the whole lawsuit happened with the, I cannot remember what the license was between, but two people claimed they own the rights to Jason. So, a giant legal battle happened, and when I say giant, I mean it lasted almost 12 years.
Ooh, that's a long time.
It was a awful lawsuit that lasted for a it lasted when did the Friday the 13th game come out? Because I know it was a while ago, because I remember playing that on the PlayStation 4 minimum. So like it was a while ago that lawsuit had started. Not helpful. When the fuck did the game? 2017 was when the game released, and the game only lasted. The game sadly lasted not even a year before it was shut down. So yeah, it's been. I mean, I guess about 12 years is a little over an exaggeration. It's been about 10 that the rights to the whole the lawsuit was going on.
No, I know.
But at the same time, a lawsuit going on for about 8 to 10 years is still ridiculous. The game came out, and then literally within the first year of its launch, they were basically told, don't make any more content because we don't know who legally owns the rights to Friday the 13th because of this lawsuit. So we legally cannot make any more content for this game because no one is sure who owns the rights to this fucking franchise, and we're not sure. We legally aren't allowed to fucking. We legally are not allowed to sell any content revolving around this fucking franchise because the fact that, for all we know, the fucking company that fucking told us to make this game doesn't even own the rights to this franchise. So if we make anything, we get fucking sued into oblivion. So they got stuck in a whole legal water. Weren't allowed to update the game at all, and the game died because of it. Because there was, with no content for years, what the hell are they gonna do? They can't keep a player base with nothing to show for it.
They can cry.
I don't think that helps, but
I feel better sometimes when I cry.
oh yeah, I would. Crying helps feel better, but in the long run, that's still not going to change the fact that they have a dead game that literally can't be updated at all. They eventually said the game was going to get shut down in like a year. Left the game servers open for about a year, and then once the time hit, they shut it down and said goodbye. Or we're moving on to something else because we can't make a profit as a game studio waiting on the hopes and dreams that this lawsuit's going to get solved. And to be fair, they kind of made the right choice because even then, that game has been shut down for almost 2 years now, and the lawsuit literally just finished. The lawsuit literally just came to a conclusion about a year and a half ago, maybe.
That's crazy.
And even then, it ended up getting essentially split. The lawsuit didn't really resolve much of anything. It essentially basically just said, hey, I own the rights to Friday the 13th. I own the rights to this specific image of the character. But hey, you can still technically own, like, it's one party essentially claimed they own and got the rights to essentially one specific iteration of the character, and the IP in general went to the other person. So the IP in the end kind of just got split in half and said, hey, I think it was basically the classic style, the classic movie look of Jason and the classic franchise is owned by the original creator, and he got the rights to the original stuff, which means so no one is so basically it was basically no one's allowed to make any Jason and any version of Jason that touches upon the classic look of him. And like the classic style, so like the original like couple movies stayed with the original creator, and then the other guy got essentially, the other guy pretty much was like, hey, was handed the Friday the 13th franchise as a whole and was like, okay, you legally can have the rest of the franchise and the name to the franchise, but you have to completely restart it and make your own version of the character because you legally have no right to the original source material. That's basically how it got split up.
That sounds dumb.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why they settled it that way, but I guess it's probably the only way they could get it settled without it going on for another fucking 5 years.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I feel like by the sounds of what I've read into it, I don't think the original. I think the guy really just wanted the fucking vet. I really think he honestly was fine with just getting the rights back to his original creation, because I really think that's all he cared about in the long run, is the fact that I don't think he wanted. I think he was upset with the fact that his name had been removed from the franchise, and he kind of just wanted the fact that he made the original character, he made the original few movies, that belongs to him, and that right to call that his creation is his right, is essentially what it seems like it boiled down to. He really could care less whether or not the franchise went on without him. He just really seemed like he cared more about the fact that they gave him no credit for even creating the franchise anymore.
I mean, I get it. It'd be like if Zune went ahead and did all this art and then you took her name off of it. And she'd probably be like, you know what? That's my stuff, so I want it back. When all she's literally asking is like, hey, just throw my name on there saying that I did it. You know, nothing, no biggie. Few lines of text.
Yep.
No. Okay, cool. You get nothing.
Yeah. So yeah, I know they're working on a new Friday the 15th movie now, but I'm really not sure how people are gonna take it, considering the fact that they can't use the original stuff. They have to make their own. They have to completely make their own version of Jason. Though, to be fair, whatever. I mean, it can work in some contexts. That's what Dead by Daylight did. That's pretty much what Dead by Daylight did. I mean, because of the fact that their collaboration, their version, yeah, like their collaboration they did to bring Jason into the movie or into the game isn't a Friday the 13th collab. It's literally a Jason universe because that's what they rebranded it as after the whole lawsuit ended. They ended up rebranding and calling it the Jason universe or whatever, so that it was no longer associated with the OG, the original stuff anymore, as agreed for the lawsuit.
Interesting. I mean,
So they rebranded as the Jason universe, and then that's technically who Dead by Daylight collabed with the Jason universe, and instead of and technically because of the fact that there is no official Jason universe design for Jason yet, because they haven't actually started work on the reboot that they wanted to start working on before the whole lawsuit happened. They ended up just kind of technically the version of Jason that's in the game is his own, is a completely original character to Dead by Daylight. It's still technically supposed to be Jason Voorhees, but it's their own original take on him. In fact, I think it's like it's like a complete like. I've always found that funny. Like it is like a complete original version of Jason in the Dead by Daylight universe. Like he comes from the Dead by Daylight universe, but he is still supposed to be Jason. So, like, it's kind of interesting how they did it. It's the same with the Ghostface that's in this game. The version of Ghostface that's in this game is not the one from Scream. It's a character from Dead by Daylight that became Ghostface.
okay. That was like one of the survivors, I guess.
I wouldn't say survivor, but it's definitely it's an unnamed character from Dead by Daylight that eventually like got inspired by Scream and became the Ghostface killer. Essentially, is what I think it boils down to. Because technically they also did not get the rights to Ghostface from the Scream franchise. They got it from the Halloween costume company that makes the Ghostface masks. I still to this day find that to be the funniest fucking thing ever, is they never got the rights to Scream itself, and to this day Scream has yet to come out about ever doing a full-on Scream collaboration with them. So instead of waiting for instead of waiting endlessly for the people who owned the Scream rights to get back to them, they ended up getting approached by the company that makes the Scream Halloween masks, who said that they would collab with them if they would make a version of Ghostface to be put in the game that's an original version that uses their masks.
Yeah, they literally got a worker.
And I was like, that's gotta be one hell of a workaround. Instead of going for the more expensive, harder to get thing, they ended up fucking getting a Halloween company, a costume designing company, to be like, hey, we technically own the rights to Ghostface, we just only own the rights to the costume. So you can add that to your game. You're just gonna have to make your own character to wear the costume.
Not at all.
So, and then, yeah, Dead by Daylight's Ghostface was born shortly after that, so. And they also added a bunch of the Halloween, the actual, like, straight-up Halloween costumes, including, like, there's the, have you ever seen the Scream masks that have, like, the weird blood, the fake blood that runs through the masks?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have that as an actual fucking cosmetic. You can literally put that on the ghost face, and with the blood literally pumping through the mask and everything. It's really funny.
That's what they get the mask.
They also have the Scary Movie sticking the tongue out one. The What's Up one. They have that one in the game. Yeah, they have a few. And then they've done plenty of originals. Just unlike a lot of the other licensed killers in the game, because they got their license from a Halloween costume company, they don't really have as strict of rules on making cosmetics for Ghostface, so they just kind of went. They often kind of just go fucking wild with Ghostface cosmetics. Because technically, legally, any cosmetic that comes to this game has to be approved by the license holder that gave them the thing. That's why some licensed characters in this game get like nothing, and then others get a lot of them, because it really just depends on the relationship behavior has with the license holder that they get the character from. Which, yeah, sometimes it's not great. Sucks to be a Freddy main. You have all of 0 costumes. That's not even an exaggeration. He has no cosmetics in this game, and he's been in this game for a very long time. He was he was like the 2nd or 3rd licensed character to come to this game. So he's been in this game for a very long time, and he has literally no cosmetics because the license holder couldn't give a damn. I don't even know if they remember giving Behavior the license for Freddy. I think they just gave them the license and then fucking said, here you go, have fun, we don't care, bye.
Sound like that.
Because they also haven't taken it away either, it's just the fact that they just have yet... Whoa! Hi, Wraith. They just have yet to give any care or whatsoever to this collaboration. And it's probably a very similar situation. Probably a very similar situation to Friday the 13th, with the fact that Freddy, the whole Friday the 13th, or sorry, not Friday the 13th, whoops. The whole Nightmare on Elm Street movies have been on fucking, on god-awful fucking hiatus that's, and fucking like, come this way, person, but they've been on their own fucked up little, fucking hiatus of will they or will they not make a reboot.
Sure, they're not that happy to be in that situation.
No, and then it just sucks for the fans too, because because of the fact that like people who like the Oh my god, you scared the fuck out of me, woman.
Next one's on me.
Because there's the whole fact that, like, there are plenty of Friday the 13th fans, and there's plenty of Nightmare on Elm Street
You're
fans,
the best.
but neither franchise has gotten a single movie in well over a decade. And while the Friday the 13th situation is more or less due to the fucking lawsuit that was happening, it really isn't. You dick. It really isn't the. It really isn't the situation now. Now it's more the fact that they're just dragging their fucking feet on making a fucking reboot.
Someone's gonna help me.
And then there's the whole fucking Nightmare on Elm Street situation where the people who actually own the rights to the franchise have constantly been back and forth whether or not they're going to ever finish a reboot. Because they announced a reboot for Friday the 13th, sorry, I keep going back and forth by accident with the two. They announced a Nightmare on Elm Street reboot years ago, and they have yet to make a decision whether or not they're gonna keep a director, or finish the cast, or fucking finish any of the scripts that have been rumored and stuff. It's just constant back and forth over and over and over again, and nothing ever consistent. And at this point, I think most people have just given up any hope that there will ever be another one at this point. Not that most people, not that a lot of people care anyways, to be fair. I think there's plenty of people at this point that would rather it be dead, because the last ones they did were all so unbelievably abysmal.
Unfortunate, but fair.
And that's the funny thing, is because, like, that's another thing, is like Dead by Daylight did not get the rights to the Nightmare on Elm Street movies for Freddy from the original movies. No, they decided to get the really horrible reboot version of the character that no one liked instead, because it was the cheaper option.
And that's why they did it.
That's why they did it, but now they're probably regretting it, because that license holder doesn't give a shit about the character and has yet to let them do anything fun with him. Really? You have a Mori fucking thing? Are you serious? You have a Mori fucking offering, you fucking pussy.
What?
The killer has a Mori offering, which allows you to Mori a person after only a couple times being down, which means you can insta-kill somebody by downing them more. It means that you don't have to fucking hook somebody all 3 times.
Oh, thank you, Crimson.
Thank you, Crimson. I appreciate it. But yeah, no, technically if you have an offering for it, technically it means you can Mori. That means you can Mori somebody without them either being the last person or knocking them down all the time, all 3 times. Yeah, it's dumb. I know it's in the game, and I should probably say it's fair game, but it's still kind of cheap.
How were your last few games, Crimson? That's not what I meant to do. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to go into that screen. I don't know why I'm fucking humming circus music.
Having Christmas.
I was not humming Christmas music. I was humming the fucking the fucking like that circus theme. I don't remember what it's called, but that was not Christmas music. I will die before I can sing Christmas.
What's wrong with Christmas music?
Christmas music is fun. Well, okay, no. I will tolerate Christmas music when it comes time to it. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like Christmas music that much in general, though, because it's super fucking repetitive. It's just a lot of the same stuff.
Sounds like you need
And it's just, and to be fair, if I'm gonna listen to Christmas music, I prefer to listen, and because hell, even the Halloween playlist I have, because me and Evie created a Halloween playlist that I just realized that when it comes time to that time of year, you should remind me to add you to that playlist as well, in case you want to add some spooky music to it, because I decided to make, because honestly it's the same, I had the same thought with Halloween, the fact that so many things just needed to something horror, or that way it's a little less generic. So if it's a song that's based on something horror related, we have it on there. Or if it's based on a horror movie, it's on there. Stuff like that. Trying not to be super generic. Yes, there's a mix of like the Ghostbusters theme or stuff from Nightmare Before Christmas and stuff like that, because like that's classic horror. I don't know why I said that. That's classic Halloween stuff, obviously. But we wanted it to be a little bit less generic, so we added anything that can be related to spooky stuff. Because I felt like it was more fun that way. How much did that Dwight deserve being smacked by bottles? I'm very curious. Oh, Crimson was saying how his last two matches went. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. You don't see shit. You don't see shit. You don't see shit. You don't see shit, Ghostface. Ow, bitch. I'm stuck. Oh, fuck. Where the... How the fuck... Like, that was fair game, but like, what the hell? I thought he was coming from the other way. God damn, woman.
Every time you say that, I think you're talking about me.
What? No, I was talking about Evie. Do you see the streak thing she posted?
You didn't even say that she posted it.
In the stream chat, woman.
Oh.
Really? You
55s.
absolute... Yeah, 55 stream streak. To be fair, that's not including the stupid time that that Twitch decided to completely glitch out on her and say that she wasn't in a stream all fucking stream despite having her thing open the entire time. That pissed her off quite a bit.
Yeah.
Because she lost her streak after getting to, what, like 450? 450 streak? Okay, no, that's technically wrong. It's 450, she's got about a 455 streak now, but she was a little over 400 streak. No, get over here. I need to heal you. She was at about a 405 streak, roughly. Right around that. And then, yeah, one day her laptop was all fucking funky. That's why I ended up just saying fuck it, and I ended up replacing her laptop for her, because, I mean, her current one is not the best either, because, I mean, it was whatever we could afford at the time, but I still decided to get her a new one because her old one was all funky, and it ended up completely glitching out on her one day and froze up, and she got really upset about the fact that she lost her 400 fucking day streak.
Yeah, that's kind of upsetting.
So, to be fair, well, it doesn't show it, I'm gonna be honest, because it wasn't her fault. I kinda always just kinda count out what she was on, anyways.
Yeah. It's a fair thing
To
to
be
do.
fair, it says 55, but she's on like 455. Because she's a maniac and decides that she wants to be here every day, all day.
Looks like she's a maniac. She's just very supportive.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna get shit for that later, I guarantee it. But I just wanted to rile her up there for a little bit. What the hell? How the fuck did that happen?
Badge. I'm not saying she heard you, but she might have.
what are you talking about? Totally didn't just glance over to see that. I was like, totally not have the reason why I missed that skill check, because I looked over to see that.
You totally got called a bitch. I synced it.
Did you just say I seen it?
I synced it. It got seated.
You are so fucking adorable.
Oh?
What? Do you mean what? Good luck, my guy. I'm not sure why you chose to stay on that fucking generator instead of at least trying to come my direction, but good luck. Godspeed to you. I'm gonna spectate them just because I feel like they're... Yeah, no, they're already dead. Never mind. But what you doing? Ignore me, I got it.
What?
I said, what you doing?
Oh, still building this massive house. I think it's huge.
Good. Okay, I'm dying apparently.
Okay, so I don't have time for that.
Oh Jesus Christ, that hurt so badly. Oh, I just spit that up everywhere. Surprisingly though, I didn't get any on my controller. I cannot believe that I got that all over my shirt, all over my phone, and somehow got none of it on my controller. Just the world really...
But give a kiss then.
What?
What?
No, you repeat that.
don't want to.
Oh boy. I mean, I guess you can not repeat it, but I guess that just gives me permission to fluster you.
What? Eh? There's no such thing. How does that make sense? No.
You can
That's
steal
not-
information after I ask you about it, and that gives me permission to fluster you. That's how this works.
There was no information taken, actually.
I don't believe.
Don't
My
Another day,
sweet,
another
sweet pea. Huh?
said I'm ignoring.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
You know that.
Here's why you don't want me to you don't want to be flustered. Except for the fact that it's kind of my job to do that.
It's not a job. You just do it.
Yeah, that's because I like. Because I like
Maybe?
the side. What?
What?
Nah, see, I like making you blush. For one. For two, it's nice knowing that I'm making you feel good. And I don't know if I have any more points other than that, but
Extra point, baby.
You are beyond adorable.
Say Kitsune is adorable. I agree.
I didn't say Kitsune is adorable, even though she is, but that doesn't change the fact that you are equally as adorable. So, you can try to turn it on EV as much as you want. That's not going to change the fact that I'm going to just turn it right back on you.
Or we can focus on her.
She'll have her time soon enough. I think it's time I focused on you right now.
Why? Like it's a threat.
That's a threat? Why is that a threat?
I feel like you're threatening me with that. And I don't approve.
I don't know if that's how you want to take it, I guess. But, I mean, I'm just trying to make you... I'm just trying to make you smile. What the fuck? What was that god-awful teleportation? Your first day playing the nurse? Like, what the hell was that? perfect little sweet pea.
Yeah. I don't know about her.
No. You are our... Ugh. Sorry. English. Hard today. You are our perfect little sweet pea. And you always will be. Some just sounds flustered.
No. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't believe you. Darling little sweet pea, I don't believe you in the slightest. I know. I know just by the sound of your voice that you are flustered as hell.
I have nothing to say to that.
That's all that needs to be said. To be honest, you saying nothing kind of says it anyway.
What? But I said nothing.
Still tells me all I need to know. Hi kitten, how are you? Also, just so we are aware, that is the person's name that just entered our chat. I'm not calling somebody a kitten. So we
I
are,
was curious.
so we are perfectly clear that is somebody who games.
I'm like, there's no way you're calling me kid right now. That would... No. That is not stream appropriate.
How is that not stream appropriate? People call people kitten all the time. That's a pretty common nickname.
Refuse. Base building.
On base building, getting flustered.
Nope, just base building. Just base building.
Base building, getting flustered. Got it.
I know nothing about this flustery.
I don't believe you in the slightest. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah?
Also, kitten, were you one of the people with us? Were you one of the people in the match?
你你路唔狂呀，狂到嗰啦。
Also, I will be right back while I wait for that answer. I'll still see the chat or whatever, but I'm gonna mute for a brief second. I'm gonna go wash my hands after I fucking just spilled shit all over. My hands are sticky as hell right now.
Yeah, go on.
You know I had that muted, right?
What?
I had the thing muted. I went to go wash my hands, remember? I wasn't back yet.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, my partner here, Kitten, said, hello, welcome in.
That was rude. Maybe I want to talk to Kid.
You can talk all you want, I just figured I'd let them know that you said something while I had a muted. You are free to talk any time you wish. I mean, if at some point when we find a game to play together,
Well, it's not my fault you like horror games, and I don't.
I like horror games, but that doesn't. I have one fucking multiplayer game that is a horror game. None of the rest of them are horror games. There aren't that many horror multiplayer games. I mean, there's a little bit more of them in recent years. Honestly, like, pretty much all of the multiplayer games that are horror adjacent have all come out within, like, the last 5 years, now that I think about it. With, like, Lethal Company and Repo and what was the camera one? Fuck, I forgot what that one's called. I've been interested in playing that one recently too, because I know that one came to console. What is it called? It's like I know saying what is this called and like describing it in the least amount of detail is really fucking helpful.
I'd pick up on that.
It's a game. It's a game somewhat like Lethal Company and Repo, but you're supposed to be you go in these locations with a camera and you're supposed to like film what you see.
Oh, you got headliners?
No, that's the. I know that one too. That's the one where you go into weird, wacky situations, and then like in a city, in like a city and stuff, and film like monsters and stuff. I know that one too. No, this one's more. I compared it to Lethal Company and Repo because of the fact that it's got that kind of same cartoony art style. I feel like with Headliners it's a little bit more realistic art style. At least it's supposed to be more realistic art style. Obviously it's not like full on realism, but the characters still look a little well, no, it's got that same kind of cartoony. The characters are more cartoony. But you go into these like dark abandoned places with cameras and you're supposed to do that, and then you have to upload it later to get a certain amount and then your views translate into money for the next round. I forget. I'll look it up in a minute here. I know because I know it's on console and I have it. I'm pretty sure I have it in my wish list because I noticed it came to console, which is surprising considering Repo and Lethal Company. None of those other ones that I feel like got that got really popular. None of them came to. I mean, I think Repo has plans to, but I know Lethal Company didn't. But to be fair, I don't think Lethal Company is nearly as popular as it used to be.
Lethal Company was a great idea, but they sucked at it.
Lethal Company, yeah, no, I think that's what I've heard from a lot of people. Is Lethal Company is a good idea, but it was created and honed by a person who really didn't know how to. I really didn't know how to really fulfill it all the way. And really like push it forward in a way it needed to. Unlike Repo, unlike a game like Repo that used a very similar concept, did know how to push it forward, and Repo is still really popular to this day, even though it's about the same. It's about the same age as Lethal Company is.
Yeah, they literally came out shortly after and did 100 times better.
Yeah, that's just because, I mean, it's sad. That's just kind of what happens. Sometimes people have good ideas, but just don't know how to execute it. That's kind of why when I get to the point, I kind of want to do development streams where I'm actually streaming building parts of the game, because I would like the input of people who are interested so that it doesn't end up that way.
I would suggest that you want minor influence.
Oh, it's not going to be full influence. I still 100% want the vision that was intended to be there. I would not want the influence to completely change what it is. But it is also something, especially as an indie developer, that I feel is important to have that sense of player community.
I mean, it's fine usually for what it does, but they need to, like, some games are in themselves.
What? Sorry, I didn't hear the last part of what you said because of the stupid fucking Pyramid Head fucking swinging his big ass. Sorry. Anyways, continue.
I was just saying that some games go downhill because they listen too much to the community.
I mean, I guess, but I mean, I don't know that many games that succeed by not listening to the community either.
I mean, listen, but in moderation.
Because quite honestly, there's plenty of games that also go like super downhill because, I mean, look at games like Overwatch. Overwatch was outright hated for years because of the fact that the community input was pretty much zero. No, the fucking Blizzard could care less about. And to be fair, I'm gonna be honest, they still don't. But people fucking crawled back to it just because they made one good fucking update, and everyone fucking got down on their knees and fucking sucked them off once again.
Well, I mean, if you want to take a game that was really good but died to massive input, New World.
I don't know what that is. You'll have to explain
Exactly.
that.
New World was an MMO that was. They were doing amazing things. They came out really strong. People were loving it. But the whiny player base, like the really bad PvPers, they're like, oh, this is too overpowered. Oh, this is too overpowered. And they listened to every single complaint. And because they did that, they lost the majority of their player base and they're shutting down now. I don't think they've been out 10 years.
I owe you.
Yeah, but to be fair, an online game like that is also way harder to. I don't know. And the MMO market is very niche. It is very hard to. The fuck do we keep screaming for? The MMO market is extremely fucking hard to fucking break into.
Yeah, but if they would have just stuck to their thing, they would have been fine. But they were trying to cater, and that's what ended up ruining them. And then they ruined themselves shortly after, so. Which was crazy. They literally came back, they made an update, they made a comeback, and their player base skyrocketed. And they still just said, nope, not worth it.
Dude. Fuck right off. Why is it every time I fucking come into a match with a Pyramid Head, they're the sweatiest goddamn people in existence, but then when I play, I'm like the nicest person ever. Oh, hold on.
Thanks for that. Nap tank.
Like, gaslighting almost.
Did it work?
Shut up.
I mean, I'm not wrong though. It works. So
You know what? Focus on not dying, doing whatever you're doing.
uh I
You're mean.
honestly, when it comes to story, also I'm not mean. You love me, you know that.
That's beside the point.
When it comes to story, probably unless it's like small details that might make it better. I feel like I'm pretty dead set on keeping the story of the game the way it is. Honestly, if I want to get input from people, it'll mostly be any suggestions on character movesets and how to implement them if I absolutely need help with it, because, I mean, 62 characters is not exactly easy to come up with full fleshed out movesets for. If there is a suggestion that may work and that actually like implement, yeah, sure. I wouldn't mind taking a suggestion. I probably wouldn't take something that's like super fucking ridiculous, like that doesn't fit at all. I still think I think my rule of thumb is even if I'm taking fucking player feedback, it has to still fit the fucking world. It still has to fit and fit in with what's being made, otherwise it just doesn't make sense.
Your world
Like,
almost seems like it has everything in it, so it's kind of hard not to.
yeah. And it's like, it's like the thing about, like, because, like, just kind of using an example, it's like, I sometimes ask people their opinions on, like, what I could do for a collab. But, like, if it's a character that's not gonna fit the world at all, I'm not making this Fortnite. I'm not making this world Fortnite. I'm not gonna do a bunch of characters that make no fucking sense. They have to fit the world.
It's important. Yeah.
That's the one thing I've always like. I roll my eyes these days now every time I see a Fortnite Fortnite announcing a collab, because I'm like, really? That's like, you went from Fortnite went from doing most of their collabs centered around what they were doing, centered around the themes of their seasons, doing collabs around the theme of whatever the fuck they were doing at the time, and now instead of that, it's just, it feels more nowadays that they just want money and they're just shoving whatever the fuck they can get in the game. Doesn't matter if it fits or not, they're just gonna shove it in anyways. It's like, I saw I mean, they've been shoving so much of just everything in the game. And the other ones, I'm like, god damn it, of course you got this one and that one, like, now they're starting to touch some of my, like, favorite old classics, like, they put Ed, Edd n Eddy in the game a few months ago. They fucking put Ben 10 in the game a few weeks ago, I think. I think this week they put Samurai Jack in the game for fucking God knows why. And it also feels like they're putting in a new collab like every week these days, and not just smaller, and not just spacing them out. It's like they're not special anymore either.
I mean, to me, Fortnite wasn't really that great to begin with, but now they're just making it worse.
I mean, Fortnite was okay when they cared, but ever since they fucking just kind of became, let's do whatever the fuck we can to make money instead of actually, like, putting in some effort, it got so fucking bad. But what can I say, I guess? People hearing this would probably ridicule me that I don't have a right to an opinion on it because I haven't played the game in almost 2 years. What do I know, I guess?
Someone's gonna help me.
And I say that sort of sarcastically, if you couldn't tell, because, like, I've actually straight up gotten that as I've legitimately got somebody once fucking who got mad at me for voicing my opinion on the game because I haven't played it in a few years, and they legitimately tried to tell me that I have no right to ridicule the game because I'm out of touch with it, essentially, is what they told me. And I'm like, the fuck does that have anything to do with anything? I left the game because of the fact that they didn't give a damn about it anymore, and they fucking completely fucking... They made the game a capitalistic fucking wasteland of fucking, let's just fucking cave to fucking capitalist greed all the time instead of actually putting any effort into this game. And it hasn't gotten any better. do whatever you want, sweetheart. I'm not your warden, I'm not your jailer. I do not get to tell you what you want to say or do on any matter. Really? Really? Why? Fuck.
I already called a handful earlier today, so you know that.
You are a handful, but I love how much of a handful you are. I say that I feel like you already know this. When I say you're a handful, I say it in a very, in a more of a positive way. Because,
Even if you didn't,
because honestly, you are your own person, and you are absolutely amazing. And I don't need anybody fucking telling you otherwise.
Let's rock.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but you.
I would, because you are amazing. Well, that hurt.
I'm ready to rumble.
Where are you going? Let me heal you. You know, I just realized I never asked you about your friend. I just realized I never asked you what happened with your conversation with your friend you were talking about.
Oh, not bad. I mean, he's still playing the game with me right now. I just told him I would call you. He said no rush.
No, I meant the one that, I meant the one you were talking about the other day. I don't remember if it was yesterday or the day before. The one you said that moved away and then was throwing a fit over not talking to you for...
Yeah, so... I don't know, it's a weird situation.
I mean, you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I just realized I never actually...
She's just being super... Like, I guess she talks to people every day, you know? Once I actively have something to do with you, I just won't talk to you. I've been that way.
Yeah.
And she knows that. All of a sudden, she moves away. We don't... She doesn't game, she doesn't do anything that I do. Doesn't really do anything that I like. I'm just like, oh, you know, I'll check in every few days and be like, oh, I hope you're doing well. And then she threw a fit because I didn't talk to her one day. Because she wanted to talk to me, and I was like, it's alright.
Oh yeah. I hate when people do that.
Yeah, I mean, like, I clearly have things to do with you, Kitsune.
Hmm.
Like, there's a whole purpose to talking to you. And with her, there's not. I have nothing. I have no reason to reach out.
Sorry, guy, I cannot help you get her. I'm on last hook. I don't really know why. I don't know why you expect me. I'm going to sit here. I am on last hook. You're the only person who has any hope to get her, that person off is you. I, my friend, am on last hook.
You might have to beat my friend.
Why?
Not something I expected to say. So, you could summon these super strong raid creatures if you build an altar. Well, I needed to build one to level up the base. And then I was going to tear it down. As soon as I built it, he came back to the base. He's like, is this going to be the new raid base, question mark? This is a 4-story building. It is massive. I just put all this work into it. If I do that and that raid creature comes and destroys my house, I'm going to be so fucking mad. And I told him, I said, I swear to God, if you freaking do that, I'm going to lose my shit. And he just laughed at me, and that is equally as scary. Because he would equally just do it. I don't know.
That's always fun.
He's going to get beat.
I'd love to see that.
Yeah, the worst part is 70. And he's lucky he lives so far away from me. Because I would beat him. Just for the fun of it.
God. Too many of these stupid fucking card shits. I fucking hate that shit. Why do I have so many of these? Oh yeah, I can get Pyramid Head up to level 20. Hell yeah. Level 20 Pyramid Head. Yay. How did I get another toothy tart? This fucking thing is over. Why did I get another one? I don't need more. I'm at Prestige 20 Pyramid Head. Hell yeah. Only 80 more levels to go.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Alrighty, everyone. I'm gonna call it good for this episode. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you already haven't. Hit the notification bell today with all my content. If you're on the YouTube side of things, and if you're on the Twitch side of things. Uh, I lost my train of thought completely there. What the hell? Anyways, I'll see you guys all in the next episode. Thank you guys all for watching. As long as I have time to do it, I'm probably gonna do some an extra Rivals episode tomorrow at some point, probably around noon. That way I can do it, just get it done with, and then have plenty of time to do just to chill before I have to do work. Cause I sadly work nights both tomorrow and Sunday.
Name.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say something. I knew immediately.
Mr. Work down.
Yeah, I'm really upset about it too because my fucking family, I overheard my fucking family on a phone call talking about the fact that they were thinking about going to a movie, and they were thinking about going to see the fucking Odyssey, and I'm like, I swear to fucking God, if you guys go and I don't get to go, I'm going to kill somebody.
That seems reasonable.
I'd be so fucking depressed if I didn't get to see that movie and then everyone around me got to see it without me. It's literally my fucking favorite fucking Greek mythology story, and fucking, I'm genuinely fucking over the moon that we finally got a really high budget fucking movie of it from a fucking director that knows what he's fucking doing too. I mean, I know I really don't know why some people have so much beef with fucking Christopher Nolan, but honestly, his movies are good.
You know, it's too much.
Wait, what?
I know some actors, but not like a whole bunch of them.
Christopher Nolan's done a lot of well-known things. Oppenheimer, Interstellar. He's done a lot of movies.
Oh, Interstellar was good. I didn't see it.
I fucking love Interstellar. It's my favorite fucking space movie ever. I fucking love that movie. Fucking absolutely. Like, yeah, he's done decent. He does good movies, and he's got a weird fucking cult following of haters for some fucking reason. I don't really know why. Man's never done anything that really fucking warrants that much fucking controversy from this, like, but it's like a group of people who are just dedicated and like hating him for some reason.
Some people are just like that.
Who should I raid tonight? Should we raid Crimson since he raided me?
Sure.
Alrighty, well, we're doing a raid. We're doing this raid. Alrighty guys, we are raiding out, so thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye!